Are you posting content right now and just praying that it'll go viral? And you want to create content that will build your brand authority, that'll bring clients coming to you? If that's you, then I have a little secret for you. In this video, I'm going to share how Flora was able to go from 3K a month to an 18.5K a month, how Jake was able to go from really inconsistent sales to gaining 7,000 followers and also having back-to-back sales calls on his calendar every single week, by building their brand authority. Now, there's other pieces and other variables to this funnel that I'm not able to cover in this, 10-minute long video, but I want to cover one of the important ones, which is really building your brand authority in your content. I'm not sure if you've noticed how inconsistent and unpredictable the Instagram algorithm really is, but every single week I think that they're coming out with new updates, and there's so many things to keep up with if you want to be the person that goes viral and gets clients in that way. If you want a more predictable and consistent method, then building your brand authority, building a personal brand will be timeless. So after helping many clients, those clients I mentioned and other clients as well, to build their brand authority, I've realized that it's all come down to these 3 principles that I'm going to share in this video today. And number 1 is blazing your own trail. Being one-of-one, being unique, and having your own ideas. That means you will probably have to critically think about what sets you apart and really how you can do things your own way. And if you're thinking to yourself right now, there's nothing that sets me apart, there's so many people out there, never have this point of view, because if there's one thing that I want to share with you, if you have that belief, it's if you're constantly looking over your fence and looking at other people's grass and you're noticing, oh, look at how, Stacy has that really nice pool, how Teresa has that amazing barbecue, and then you look back at yours after looking at everyone else's and you realize that, oh, your grass has gone terrible and, your pool has a bunch of leaves in it, because you must focus on your own self and not everyone else. There is a way for you to grab attention and become unique when you can focus on your own self, when you can really hone in on who you are and create that backyard per se that is unique to you. And Russell Brunson talks about this too in Expert Secrets, and a lot of his content is becoming a new opportunity instead of an improvement offer. So if we think about it, how are some of the really big dogs in the space differentiating themselves? Well, what is unique to you? What is authentic to you? A lot of times that can come down to values that you have, or something that's controversial even, that'll bring people in, become magnetic, and push people away that don't align with it. Which, if you are a coach, you most likely want to work with dream clients, and those dream clients probably have similar values to you. So when you can share your unique values that go against the grain, that will help people to trust you more, right? And it'll also position you as someone that is very unique. When you can blaze your own trail, when you can express your values, and maybe even if it's controversial, sharing it anyways, because this will be extremely powerful and help with creating more likability and trust factor. And the next key to building your brand authority will come through creating addictive content. So when you go to someone's page and they're providing massive value, every single second that you're on there, you feel like you are getting your time's worth, right? Because we only have so much time, and people are spending that time either with you or not with you based on the amount of value that you give. So giving away massive value, whether that's entertaining, whether that's educating, whether that's empowering people, and then also being likable. I'm going to explain this more in my next point. Being unique, like I said in the previous point, being controversial, right? That will create that addictive content factor about you. And then I want you to think about the packaging of your content. So how can you create content that maybe your dream prospect would really gravitate to? What are their hopes, their dreams, and desires? How can you position your content and package your content in a way that indirectly reflects the life that they want to live? When you can start creating this addictive content, what will happen? People will start hearing your marketing message hundreds of times, creating familiarity bias, right? We like people that we see often, right? That is familiarity bias. And then once they are consuming your content, they're hearing your marketing message hundreds of times, they're seeing the life that you're living, they're hearing how much of an expert you are in this space, and they see your case studies, that will then in turn push them to take action to booking a call with you, right? So building your brand authority will get your dream prospects to you when you can combine all of these 3 keys that I'm sharing with you. And the next key, let's get right into it. This one comes down to your likability, because people will like and associate with people who share similar values as them. So for example, for me, so I love lifting weights and I love traveling and I love talking about marketing, talking about business, talking about spirituality, sharing my beliefs on things, and all of that starts to create my brand. And sharing more openly about who you are as a person. People want to know who you are. You know, you might not think that, but people actually do want to see who this person is behind the curtains when no one's watching. Like, how do you behave? How do you act? People want to know that about you. That will deepen, you know, their relationship with you when you can share that stuff that maybe, you know, you don't think is super valuable, but actually what is valuable is entertaining to people, and maybe even seeing how you live your life will be entertaining, will be valuable. Okay, so when you can create that likability factor with who you are by just showing up with who you are authentically, your personality, and owning what you like sharing that. And if someone doesn't like that, cool. Maybe I don't want you as a client anyway. And if you do like that, amazing. Like, I'm happy to spend hours of my day with you because we like the same thing. We share the same values. This is why your brand authority is so absolutely critical, because if you can properly position your brand in a way that your dream prospect really gravitates to, then yeah, you will find it a lot easier to get people booking in calls with you every single week. And this is a fine line, okay? Because I don't want you to be like making things up to share similar values with what your dream prospects will have. I want to really emphasize that being authentic is key. People can sniff that out right away. And believe it or not, this is often the last straw that makes people want to work with you specifically. And also, if you're into some of that stuff I mentioned, you got some value from this video, and you've gone through some of my YouTube videos, you know that I can help you out. If you're an online coach, then go ahead and book in a call directly down below. We can see if we can help you out and value nonetheless on that call. Bye!